They know what they need. It's just access to it, even access to capital, access to education, access to knowledge and information. And I find that that's the main thing that is lacking here. So if we can just bring that, promote it as much as possible, get the ball rolling as such, that this will be a very sustainable project in the future. And it'll have a huge impact on a lot of the youth within the area, because as we know, there's probably over 70% of youth are unemployed, and I'd say the other 30%, or at least another 20%, are on very, very, very poor wages, just about sustainable. So the experience has been that while things are very new, the existing partners, Liabalola and Flamboyant, are doing quite well. We're helping them. We've helped Flamboyant with a chicken project that will make them almost self-sustainable into the future. And Liabalola, we've helped them with some construction work, a brand new ablution block, which before, it's unfortunate, but they basically had no toilets for 900 students. So you can imagine how that was working. And we also have supporting them with a farm project in the nearby parish farm, which hopefully will help them sustain their feeding program. So they have a feeding program where they get breakfast to all of the students every morning. And it consists of a porridge, made from maize. So it's a local porridge, and they add some groundnuts and so on to it. Now at the moment that gets sponsored on a 3-month program. So there's no guarantee that every 3 months or every quarter that they're going to get this millie meal, this breakfast meal, to provide those breakfasts. So this will provide them hopefully with some sustainability going into the future. If they can be successful in this, which I'm sure they can, we just need to help them, keep helping them along for the next while, foreseeable future. And then all of those kids who a lot of the time this could be their only meal in a day, and they at least can come to school, have a meal, and they can study. It's more conducive to learning. Otherwise, then we have St. Patrick's, the secondary school that I mentioned, we have supported them with a lot of teaching aids this year, which is essential, because even though they're a public school, they don't get a lot of this stuff from the government. They have to go and search for it themselves through other funders and donors, which is unfortunate. But at least we were able to step in, and I hope we can continue to support them in the future. As I said, there's huge opportunities here. Huge opportunities for the youth, for various workshops, for various programs to take place. Stuff that we take for granted at home. Workshops, training seminars, so on and so forth. It just doesn't exist here. It doesn't exist. But we can make it exist. We can make these things happen, which provides a huge opportunity for further training and further skills training, to provide the youth here with an opportunity to go forward and progress in life and move on, and to move out of poverty, essentially.
Yeah, and that's the overall game, really, of us being active in Mazabuka, and you being there and working there is we want to invest in the youth of Mazabuka, really, isn't it? And be a stepping stone for them to further educate themselves, which is very important. And
in the future, I suppose, our main goal here is to roll out skills training. So they'll have registered skills training, be that either farming or tailoring or computer training or I suppose mechanical training. And the facilities exist within the community, but unfortunately they're empty, really. But if we can support those facilities, support these youths to get some kind of skills training, then we will. It's guaranteed that we'll lift them out of unemployment, we'll lift them out of poverty, and on into the future. And we're it's just they just need a helping hand. Just need to start. So we're not here to won't be physically here forever, but we just need to help them. We need to help them, and it's just that capital, that seed, that funding that they just need, a little bit of an injection, and things should be great. There's a huge future here.
Can you tell me more about the recent leadership and life skills workshops that you
That's right. Yeah, we had on late March, so we ran a 3-day leadership and life skills workshop. We had some fantastic speakers from Lusaka, Livingston, and it's been very, very positive. The response has been very positive. A lot of the participants, should I say, have never experienced anything like that before, and you know, they're ranging from 18 to 30 years old. So as I said earlier, it's stuff that we just take for granted. It's provided to us all of the time. They don't get the opportunity for this kind of learning, so they have, you know, a set education system which they come through, but no real exposure. So they've heard things, and they've realized that they can actually do stuff that they were never told they could do with their lives and in their lives. So further to that, then we've had some entrepreneurship training with some people from Lusaka. So that was a full day, and then on the 15th of May. So that was very successful. And on from that again, we're going to have something else next month. So as I said, the youths, it's about providing the youth with an opportunity, providing them with knowledge, letting them know that they can escape poverty with their own skills.